Tulsa's Promenade Mall sends letters to its tenants saying they have to move out by Sunday. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lori Fulbright.
And I'm Craig Day. The Tulsa Fire Department says there are issues with the fire suppression system, and even though they say the mall is taking measures to come into compliance, the mall still told tenants that they're being evicted. News on 6's Jordan Tidwell is live with how one tenant is struggling to figure out what's next. Jordan?
Craig and Lori, Craig Blacklock runs world-class fighting and fitness at the west end of the mall and says he now just has less than 6 days to get everything moved. He says he has fighters having fights coming up and now is scrambling trying to find them a place to train. Craig Blacklock has always been a fighter.
I always told myself I'd eventually be the guy that stood up for everybody else.
He's been operating world-class fighting and fitness out of the Promenade Mall for the past 16 months, but got a letter Monday saying he has to pack it all up and be out by Sunday.
As I'm not just selling something in here. I said, people's lives depend on these doors being open. The accountability, I said, I have people that are training to compete, and it's their future.
Blacklock also runs a nonprofit foundation called A Fighter's Chance with Nakia Denny's help. It's an outreach program that helps people get their lives back on track by training and competing.
For them, like, this is their fight camp. They need a place to train, to be prepared for that. And furthermore, when there's not a place to go to be accountable, to show up to, then it's easier to fall off the tracks.
Blacklock says the last time he moved his facility, it cost around $17,000. Now he's just focused on finding a new place for his fighters to train.
At this point, the mall's gonna do what it's gonna do. That's what they call big business. I don't wanna be a part of that. I just gotta find a location, and we've gotta rally the resources to get moved to continue to do what we're doing on a weekly basis.
And even though this is a challenge he's facing, he doesn't plan to stop fighting.
It's just hard to beat somebody that doesn't quit. I always tell that to my fighters, just don't quit.
And I called the mall for comment, who told me to email the owners. I did email and call them, but have not heard back. I'm live in Tulsa. Jordan Tidwell, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.